This is a flight review of my experience flying from Beijing to Melbourne on Air China. If you have a long-haul international flight with Air China coming up, this flight review is for you. Hello and welcome back to another Travel 101 experience. Before we get started, we would love to know where you're watching from. Let us know in the comments below. Recently I flew from France to Melbourne on 2 Air China flights. This was the second long-haul flight I had on my way home. We were flying on an Air China A350 aircraft. I've flown on Air China a few times, so I was looking forward to comparing and seeing how this flight was different. First impressions of the aircraft were quite good. The seats were fabric and appeared to be well maintained. I also noticed the adjustable headrest, which was a nice feature. There was plenty of space in the overhead compartments as well, so I wasn't worried about finding a spot for my carry-on luggage. Legroom was okay. It felt a little tight, but this was pretty standard across most airlines for me. The flight included a pillow and a blanket, which was a nice touch. Each seat had an entertainment screen, and there was a good selection of English and Chinese movies and TV shows. The seats also had USB charging points. After everyone had boarded, they played the in-flight safety video, and then it was time to take off. Once we were in the air, they served their first meal. I started with a coffee. The meal was a bit lacking for me personally. It was just a muffin and a sandwich, no hot meal, which did surprise me. After meal service, the lights were dimmed for us to rest. Upon visiting the lavatories, they appeared well maintained and clean throughout the flight. Then it was time for our final meal. Again, we started with drink service. And for my meal, I chose the chicken and rice option. Soon enough, it was time for us to land in Melbourne. Overall, it was a good flight, and for the relatively low fare, it wasn't bad. So I wouldn't have a problem flying with Air China again. We hope you enjoyed watching our experience flying on Air China from Beijing to Melbourne. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all our Travel 101 experiences. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.